When the market gets wild, only one man rides it, the Trading Cowboy.
Boots on the floor, screen lights glow. Chart like an open road, get it up, let's go. I'm the Trading Cowboy, stocks are my thing. NQ on the dashboard, hear that bell ring. Bear flags, bull flags, our rope and I brand. This could be the best 8 seconds ever hit this land. Ride those candles, ride that run, long it to the highs, yeah, chase that sun. Short it to the lows when the tide starts to set. This could be the best 8 seconds, yeah, yeehaw. I'm the Trading Cowboy, giddy up, catch that momentum, boy. Charts look wild, I just grin. One more trade, let the rodeo begin.
What is up, guys? Trading Cowboy here, live in the tack room. Good afternoon, everybody. Just jumping in, eating a little bit of lunch. Thought I'd jump on after a good little morning session with Greg over at Sink or Swim. If y'all don't follow us in the mornings right there, check us out, Sink or Swim. Hey, Miguel, good to see you already, buddy. Yeah, let's make some moves. Outlaws in the house. Kind of a crazy day. Man, I thought we were just going to tank after that little crazy little wick we got earlier, but what a run. Got my lunch all warmed up, heated up. Little chicken, potatoes, mushrooms, little green beans. See if we can catch a few little bangers. You been getting any trades in this morning, Miguel? Crazy little 1 hour right here. There's our 15. Bounced off our 14 both times, so kind of respecting that little 14 area. Kind of looks like we're building out to maybe go higher, but every little pop on a 1 minute just gets sold right back off. So 5 minutes holding the 14 and 21 also. 15 looks like we got a chance for a good push up. Whoa, Miguel, yes, I did 75 points. That a baby. That's what I'm talking about. Heck yeah. That's a great morning right there. Great morning. Congratulations, buddy. Yeah, I see that sweat. Yeah, I'm sweating too every time I get in a trade. But don't mind me if I'm smacking a little bit while I'm eating my lunch. I'll try not to be right by the microphone, but nice little bounce right off the 21 on a 1 minute. Trying to get that push up. Heck yeah, trying to get my first payout. Hey, congratulations, buddy, man. There's nothing like that feeling. I tell you what. I'm trying to get a couple payouts myself. Hopefully this week will make a good little payout for both of us maybe. I had one right to the payout threshold Friday and didn't work out so well. Lost pretty good on it. Blew it after the stream this morning, so got a couple that are right on the verge. Got one that's set to do tomorrow that should be fine. Got another one that's right above the threshold. So yeah, maybe try to be a little patient and maybe take out a couple payouts on a couple accounts this week for sure. Trying to pop up right here. I don't know if we could hold this 75 area. You know, that 80's giving us a problem again, so always kind of a little problem right there when it plays out like that. Nice little pop off the 21. Just don't want to get me if this is a little bear flag playing out. So on my Trading, the only EMA I have is the 21. That's all I really watch on my 1 minute chart. If I switch you over, Miguel, if I switch you over to my trading view on a 5 minute or 15, whatever, I've got my 14 and 21 on it. And then, of course, VWAP's down here. Then my 200 EMA. If you look back at the 200, you can kind of see when it crossed over it. It rejected it up here. Got here. Once it finally pushed over it, it came back and retested and then shot above it. Been above it all morning, but I think the 14 and 21, even on a 1 minute, in my opinion, is what I like to look at. I really use the 21 for everything. I usually like to see it wick through it. And I've noticed when it wicks through it that it usually stops at the 14 if it's below it, but yeah, if you look at my trade of 8, I don't even know if I have it on this one. Let me see if I can. I do. I like TradingView for sure. I wish they had a better VWAP on Trade of 8, but the one that I found on there, I don't even remember how to find it. Yeah, go down here to Explore Community. There's a couple different VWAPs. I think this is the one that I've used. This is just one that somebody created. And it's not just really accurate. But see, it's way down there. So it's at roughly 240. And our real one's at 218. It's not bad if you go back and look at it overall sometimes. See, actually this morning it actually kind of bounced off of it. So it does have some good accurate points, but it's just not the exact like TradingView is. But I keep it on some of mine. It's kind of funny. Sometimes when you change over from account to account, all your settings change over and then sometimes they're just gone. Yeah, you know, you can always throw it on there and see and then take it right back off. I mean, don't do it because I'm doing it, but do it just to see if you like it, see if it respects it. I do the 21. You can kind of see just in this last couple minutes, it's wicked through it every time and then pulled right back above it. This one closed right at it right here and it pushed up above it. So, and then I kind of watch the trading view. I watch the 14 and 21 on it, usually on a 5-minute, to see if I get that crossover. And if I get that 14 under the 21, then I know we're looking at something different. So, nice little push up right here. Just hard after all this push and everything, isn't it, guys? I mean, you know, we respected the 21 all morning. Stayed above it all morning. Finally got below it and then trended down through it. Was really having a good push right here. Think we had a couple speakers talking. Crazy wick down. Caught some of this kind of at the bottom. I think it stopped me out once and then I rode it to the top for a pretty good little change. Finally getting a little push down. The push right below. See if this candle, we got about 30 seconds left on this candle. See if it pushes below, if it pops right back up. It's a nice little wick down. Like to see those 60s hold or a wick through 57 and a nice quick jerk back up if we're going to continue going up. So trying to hold it closed above it. On a 5-minute, we're below the 14. We bounced off the 21 there also. So you trade silver. Man, I tried silver and gold, Miguel, and gold's not as bad. I kind of like gold, but man, silver is crazy. Maybe not with micros now, but trade gold at night sometimes, but I don't trade a lot at night, so mainly NQ. I don't know if you got to be smart or fast to trade silver. I don't know which one it is. Maybe both. Nice little pop move here. We're getting a couple wicks to the upside. Looking pretty decent right here. This candle's going to close. Kind of getting that hourly push. If we get a little push maybe down into here a little bit. I'm going to try one right in there, see if we can get a quick pop. Stop will be below this wick. Expecting it to go a little bit faster than it's moving right here, but I don't know why that jumped right back on there. See if we can just get a move back into that zone right there, kinda. And a push straight back down. Thought we were going to get that fast move right back up. Looks like we're going to get that quick pullback. Now the 21's rejecting right after we got below it. Yeah, I don't like it, guys. No follow through. We're kind of at my little flag I set up a while ago, slowly trending below it. Making a little bull flag on the 5-minute. Afraid we're going to have to dip below the 63s before we get a push up, I think. Kind of show y'all what. On the 5-minute right here, we're kind of looking at this right here. Kind of looking at this little push here. And then this little push right here. Kind of on the bodies of those. So kind of that little channel right there. If we get that push up. I think it's fixing to stop me out right here. Here we go. Yeah, just no follow through. See, we kind of what I wanted a while ago before we was looking at the long was we closed below and then we came back and retested it. So should get that pull through down through the 56s now. There's a little hold and follow through. I'm going to put my stops back at the bottom of this wick now. If it comes through there, it's definitely invalidated. Back into money now. See if we can get that little push. There's one taking off. I'm going to move these stops back to take profit. So got two still in it, guys. Yeah, Miguel, I think I was in roughly at the 70s right there, so. Got one stop in the 80s now. Nice little push on this opening, so. Got in a little early, but was kind of hoping that our 63s held. Yeah, let's go for sure. So now I'm at the bottom of that wick on one of them. Keeping the other one down here just to see how far we're going to go. Oh, sweet, Miguel. Nice. I hope you didn't get in as early as I did, but I'm glad we finally got that pump. I was getting worried for a minute. Come on, there's our last one. We got one left. Oh, no, we don't have one left. I'm sorry. What happened? Did I have two right there? Well, shoot, Miguel. I hope you're still in. Trail that sucker, buddy. Yeah, I don't know what happened. I thought I still had another one left after that. Oh, it sold. Oh, it must have sold my one right there, and then it hit that and it sold it. Trail that sucker, but that's a great push right there. I mean, I really think we should wick above this 401, but keep that sucker trail tight, Miguel. Don't give too much of it back. I got 592.50 out of that, but man, I really thought I was going to have one in to see if we could run back up to the highs. It stopped me out 18 points. Hey, 18 points, Miguel. There you go, buddy. I didn't get much more than that, and I had 3 contracts. I got maybe 30 out of that, so 29. So right here, see if we get a little pullback. Always a little careful right here after we did that. You know, in my mind, we may get this pullback back to the 80s. And this may have been just a little trap to catch a bunch of bulls, and now we may go back below the 63. So got to be a little patient now. But what a run. Good trade, Miguel. There's our pullback to 85. If 85 can hold, it may go back up. Going to kind of watch it. I don't want to just jump in there, because if I jump in right there, I don't know where I'd put my stop, Miguel. Heck yeah. Nice push back up. Is this going to be the fake out? So right there we got our push down. So that was nice for a 5 minute. We got the push down, pushing back up. See how we don't really have that wick right there? So maybe we need to go back up and grab that wick, make a little wick on it. Maybe a short coming in though. Kind of like the short a little better. It really resisted off of that right there. Might could have took a little shorty short off that right there. Stops above 400, but I think we need to be a little patient now. I mean, we just got 20 points out of the market, right, Miguel? They don't just give those out for free. You got to push that button. Hold on just a second, guys. Gotta blow my nose. All right, I'm back, guys. Yeah, see how we didn't get that bounce off that 85s area? There again, there's our 21 trying to hold. This is just the blue line, is just the line I blew off this low and this low earlier. Just kind of left it on there to see how good it respects it. See, as soon as we got above it, we had a big run. Now we're kind of, it's kind of holding right here. Nice little move. Kind of what we want to see right here. There's a little push down. I'm going to try just one right there. My stop's going to be below that little wick. And I'm going to target just this top right here. Pretty tight little stop. Just to see if we get the push up after that little hammer candle right there. Looks like we're going to have just some continuation back down. We got our 14 at 374. Move it just a hair below that just in case we get that little wick. I think this trade's kind of invalidated because I was wanting that push straight up from that, so. Try to watch this candle, see how it closes, but we kind of retraced half of this previous candle. That's when I entered. So the 5 minutes kind of looking a little different. You look at the 5, we had that first instant push back up. Not really my favorite because we didn't do a wick down here. So I think we got to get some continuation to the downside. So I'll probably trail it pretty tight if we get into profit, just to see if it takes it. Let's see what this candle does. See if we can get a push back up. I'm just looking for this push over this little wick right here. Let's see if it plays out though. Now maybe our 80s will become a little bit of support. Oops. All right, there's our push. Come on, giddy up. Hey, there you go. Not too bad. Got that wick right to the top of that. Little quick 9 points. Not a lot of worries. Still may get that continuation up, but got in a little bit earlier or we would have had a lot more. Could have had the opportunity for about 15, but got in right at the 80s. And we were looking for that nice little push right over that 88 area, 89. It pushed over it, hit our TP. Now we're getting a little pullback. So now we just wait and see if we can get another one of those little setups real quick. Good trade though, guys. Nice little, what was that, 180 bucks right there. Got 759 since we started. Me and Miguel hit a banger a while ago. Nice little 180 bucks on that little trade right there. And all while we're trying to eat a little lunch too, right guys? So nice little bull flag setting up maybe on a 1 minute. Let me switch you over to the 5 so you can kind of see where we're playing in here. Kind of the same thing, little setup. Maybe if we draw it off right here, maybe. Kind of got to get back above that area right there. I think if we can get above that area, we could get a pop back over the high. Still don't have a wick on the 5, so we need to kind of watch that a little bit. There's a good push up. Bear or bull flag playing out for us on the 1 minute. Getting our little 50-second push right here, guys, right after the last 50 seconds of our 5 minute. A lot of times we'll get that little push. Rejecting kind of right off of our line right there. Maybe if we can close above this just a little bit. I'd like to see a close right at it or something, then maybe a small pullback and then a pump really over that, but let's see what the market wants to give us. We've already got, what, 35 points out of it, 36 points out of it since we started a while ago. There's a push back over, trying to get above 400. Look at our candle right there. We closed right at our blue line. Pushed above it, kind of retesting slightly. We do have a little resistance at 400, 401. And yeah, guys, thanks for everybody that's joining us right now. Thanks for hitting that thumbs up for me. I appreciate it. Just helps the stream get out there a little bit more, guys. Another little close above. 5 minutes still pushing. Only been in the 5 minute for about a minute. Okay, there's the wick back to our 401. That was kind of our high at 1136 when we rejected pretty hard. So need to get a push through the 405s, 410s. Then I think the high's back in play. Little pullback right here. Kind of wanted to stay above this 394 area now if we're going to get any kind of continuation. Like I said, we didn't have that little wick on the bottom, so I kind of want to be a little careful. There's a little push down. Quick, fast wick down, so they bought it right back up. So let's see how this plays out for us. See if we get that push up, continuation, or some more drop. Trying to hold it up here. Really think we need to see that pull back into like the 95, 90 area. I'm not right now. I'm kind of eyeballing the short maybe. But I wanted to see if we could get just a pullback and then continue long. Kind of just watching our blue line right there, Miguel. Just to kind of see if we could make that little wick. I don't know that we have to come back down to the 80s. On a 5 minute, it kind of looks like the 80s. On a 1 minute, I'm thinking maybe no farther than the 90s. It looked like I was in the trade, Miguel. Did I get too quiet for a minute? I was trying to watch that little 1 minute candle and see what it kind of did, so. Kind of if we look over at NVIDIA, it's got VWAP, the opening range box. We're below the 14 and 21. May get a little pullback right here. ES is trying to push pretty good, so. All right, nice little push, nice little bull flag playing out. I'm going to try a little long right there. I'm going to put my stop back under this wick right here. May come get me. I'm going to give it about 10 points and see if we can just shoot for these highs up here. I kind of think we're going to get a little resistance at 410. So if we get up to 410, I'll definitely put my deal in profit. May just risk the bottom of these wicks right here. See if I can get this a little bigger if y'all aren't getting dizzy. Little push back up, trapping the bears, so, or the bulls, I mean, may just get us right here. Let me move this back down, give it that 10 points. May need to wick back through the 21, guys. That's why I was trying to be patient while they go and seeing if we couldn't get the 90s. A 5 minute right there. I mean, a 5 minute still pushing up. Trying to find a little bit of support, but not giving us a whole lot. So and there's our wick down through there. I'm going to add into it right there one time. If we get this push back up into here, I'll probably exit just to see if we're going to continuate down. I think we're trying to break that 95 area now. Fast wick down. Almost got us. Let's see if we can get that push back up now. Not showing any strength, guys. Five minutes still looks pretty juicy. I like the close of that candle. If we can get that little push through that high right there, I think we'll be okay. There's our little push. Up about 100, 135. Maybe it'll take us one out right there at the 403s. Come on. Giddy up. Push, baby. Push right there. Come on. Oh, come on. Take one of them for us. Come on. It needs to wick through that, guys, for continuation, but all right, there's one out, guys. We got one left. Gonna let it run a little bit, maybe, unless it just wicks right back down on us, but see if we can get a push through these highs. Yeah, the 5 minutes looking good. That's kind of the only thing I was going by. That 1 minute got a little scary for a minute, Miguel. See if we can get a push of those highs. Come on. Giddy up. Let's go, fellas. Come on. Go hit those highs. All right, my runner's at 405.50, guys. We need to get through those highs. Come on. Who's in it with me? We need that push. This candle's closing. May get a little pullback on this close, guys. That was our good 50-second push right there. Let's get a push straight up. Miguel's all in. I'm in too. Let's go, baby. I'm going to put it right over that. Let's see if we can get through that high. My runner stop out is at 406, but let's see if we can hit 417s. 420s. Come on. We come this far. Giddy up. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, baby. Oh, come on. We're trying to build it, Miguel. We're trying to build. There we go. Nice candle there. Let's get a good push. Got to get through 414. There we go. Hey, that a baby. All out. Heck of a trade for me, guys. Heck of a trade. Let's go. Trading Cowboy. Let's go. Hats off to NQ today, huh, boys? That's how us outlaws do it right there. Yeah, thanks, Miguel. Hey, you pushed that button too, so you had a good trade too, right? That was all you right there. All right, guys, and just to show that, I mean, I don't know if we could have done it any better. This was our trade right here. Got in here at 94. Sold one up here at 403 for 9 points. Sold the last one at 417. But look at that. We top ticked that sucker right to the penny right there. It hit it right on the money. 417 was my sale. Nice job, guys. Hey, that's okay if you got in late, man. 10 points, man. I'm a 10-point trader all day, Miguel. I mean, 10 points is my game. Trying to hold a little bit longer for a lot of you guys on here if we see a good setup. But hey, we nailed that one right there, guys. Good job. Heck of a trade, guys. I mean, we've been on here for about 43 minutes. Haven't even got to eat about half my lunch. We're already up $12.47 on this account, so started this one fresh. So we're $1,247 so far right here. Doing it live in the tack room. Me and Miguel. There's a push back up to 420. 420 is going to be a resistance. We know that just because it's a 20 number. ES is still pushing nice right above the highs. Let's see. If we look back at an hourly, 427-ish. So a little over 420 actually. If we could wick into the 430s. Again, we're getting kind of far from the 21, so now I'm going to try to be a little patient, see what plays out. Heck yeah, Miguel. All the outlaws right here. Got our posse together and we're ready to ride. We had some crazy push up today. Let me delete that line there. Now I kind of think we gotta beat this line right here. There's our little bull flag. But we're so far away from that 21, man. I mean, that's kind of my stop. We're 20 points away from it. I don't really want to give 20 points back right now after we had this huge run. I mean, we've gotten over 60 points in the last 40 minutes right here. On a 1 minute, that's kind of our double top right there at 23. The 1 hour looks pretty crazy. It wicked over that. Yeah, right, Miguel agrees. And I think that's kind of it, guys. I mean, we could jump in every candle, but if we could be patient, wait for the right one and get 10, 15, 20 points, I mean, and know that we're going to be in a better spot, we're going to have a better stop, why not wait for that? But again, guys, that's just how I trade. It's hard not to jump on here not being a trade because y'all guys want to see a trade, but I also want to see everybody be successful and not just jump in a trade because I did. Because I don't want y'all to follow me. I want y'all to come up with your own ideas and thoughts. Nice little wick. That 410 area may kind of hold, but you know, if I saw a wick through the 410s, 408s, I'm kind of expecting we closed below our blue line, kind of our little bull flag play out. We kind of went and retested it. Kind of thinking for a little more downside right here, honestly. But let's see if we can get that push up. The bull flag's playing out pretty nice. Kind of getting the start of that 15 minutes, so we kind of had that push down first. Kind of would like to see it go to that 408, 409 area first. Then maybe continue up, but we did produce a nice little wick on the 15, so there's our little push up. So maybe if we'd get a little retest back into the 420, show that it's support. Come on, give us a little pullback. Five's looking nice and strong as well. I mean, we got a perfect little cut forming right here. One hour strong push. 15's kind of where it's at. If we look back at the 1 hour, I mean, we have this little area at 427 we need to get through. Got a lot of trash back there when you look at it. See this whole area we have right here to get through. Five-minute close right now, about 40 seconds. Kind of getting that 50-second push, but we're rejecting it, so we're getting down. So now I'm going to kind of really wait and see. A lot of times on my 5-minute, I want to see that last 50 seconds get a nice push up. We're not really getting that. We're getting more of a push down. So I want to see when this one opens, if we reject a little bit more, or what we're going to do right here, just to see if we get that continuation. Kind of expecting a little bit of a pullback in my own mind right here, but let's see what happens. There's our close, there's our open. Kind of got that push right down. Okay, we kind of held right there. We're trying. It was a nice little hold. Kind of went right back to 420, bounced right back to it. So that kind of tells me my 420 may be a little bit of support right here. Going to be a little patient. I'd like that 420 to hold a continuate up, but I don't want it to go wick through the 412s back to the 410s, because that's a little bit better support there. That's where our 21 is. Kind of what we're looking at right there, guys. There was the close of that candle, so a little bit of strength there. Little push up. Kind of like that. I'm just not going to be a buyer at these highs right here. Let's see how this sacks right here, maybe. Maybe a little bull trap. Kind of making a small double top on a 1 minute. Kind of the 5-2, right? I mean, that's kind of what we want to see if we're going to have continuation down, is not break that top wick. Definitely pushing back up. Okay. There's a little wick there. Let's see if that was just to stop out a few shorts to continuate down now. Thanks for all that's stopping by, checking us out. Had a good run so far. Still kind of trying to continue up a little bit. Kind of running out a little bit of a juice, aren't we? Two's just been a nice push back up. Kind of ran out of a little bit of action for right now, guys. Okay, there's a little bit of a push. See if we get that 50-second push coming in. About 20 seconds before we have 50 seconds left on a 5-minute. See if we get that push down or that push up. Building out a little bit of a bull flag on a 1 minute. There's kind of that little flag right here. We can kind of break through those highs right there. There's the push through it. Is it going to continue? Rejected right off of it. So like I said, that 427, 428, even on the hourly, guys, I mean, we have so much trash back here. There's 428. That was the close of one candle. There's another one. There's another one. So got to build here for a minute just to make sure we get past all that, I think, guys. So otherwise, may have to have a little pullback, gain a little strength. Maybe if we can wake that back down here to the 410s. Kind of what we're thinking, maybe. There's almost our wick. I mean, we kind of want to see it hold there, but if we could wick through those 408s and show 405 as support. One minute's trying to push back up. Kind of bounced right off the 21. Got the 14 right there, so see if this is going to reject right here for a push back down. Trying to get a push back up. Kind of like this area, guys. Not real sure on the trade. Don't really want this to be building out a little bear flag. The weather out here, yeah, so it's not bad right now. Get to wear short sleeve shirts. Got to wear a jacket in the morning, but I think we're supposed to have a little cold front come through, but we're 75 right now, but our high tomorrow is going to be 55. So kind of crazy, but super nice right now. How about you, Miguel? Where are you at? What's your weather like? Looks like we got this little bear flag kind of playing out right here, guys. Kind of pushing back above it, but we'll try a little short right there. Stop above this wick here, just to see if we can get a push down into this area right here. Nice little 10-point runner maybe. If we can get that move down. These 410s may be real good support, but risking about 6-7 points. Get a good 10 points maybe. If we can break through that 21. That 21 on a 5 minutes at 415. There's our push down. They're trying to buy it right back up. Here's a close of our 5 minute. We didn't get that push up, so I felt pretty good about trying to short, but trying to break that 415 area. Looks like we found a little strength. See what happens right here. Kind of really trying to hold at that 415 area, trying to build a little momentum to pop up, so may get stopped out, but still playing into the idea that we broke below 420s. But we're really sitting tight, waiting for something drastic to happen. Something's fixing to happen pretty fast. There's our pop-up trying to turn green. Closed above the 21. There was our little pop. 420 sold right off. See if we can get that push down now. If we can get a push below these wicks at 412, I'll prove my stop into break even, just in case we're not getting that fast wick to push back up. But otherwise, my stop's still set at 6 points. So looking for those 407s. There's the push down. See if we can continue through that 410 real quick. I'm going to eliminate that, make it back to 420. See if we can get that push to the 407s. Stops at break even, so can't lose. There we go. All right, nice, another little 10-point runner, guys. Wicked right to it, hit it. Trading Cowboy style right there. Let's go. The picture from my apartment in Los Angeles Times wrote a story of my family situation. You could find it online. Check it out, Cowboy. Yeah, I will, Miguel. I'll get on there and read about that. Man, I'm sorry to hear that. Sorry to hear that. Glad you're here with us. I'll definitely be praying for you, Miguel. 100%. Oh, good. Good. I'm glad you found something else. God always has a plan, I'll tell you that. Nice little push back up, guys. Probably would have tried to enter that one right there at the 412s, but just got a nice little short right there. Entered at 417, got out at 407, right at the bottom of that. I mean, come on, guys. Our low was a point below our exit, so all right, we kind of wicked through the 21, guys, so I'm not sure this is still a long play. Kind of think this may be just kind of a little inversion. If you look, we're riding these candles. We're come down, got a little push back up, back down, back up here. I think if we don't clear this 417 back above 420, I think we're going to come down a little lower. Come back and see the 400s, maybe possibly the 390s. You know, Greg was talking about it this morning. He was thinking about going in at, where were we? I think we were at, we were at 280s, 300. And he said, man, what if I just buy a couple, set a little ghost trade, and let it ride to 414? Man, he was right on, because it came and hit 414 twice now. Kind of weird on Trading View. I don't know if it's just mine, probably, but look at my Trading View on a 1 minute. We got a gap from 406 to 408. I had my 123 and 125 candle. Well, maybe that's why. I don't have a 124 candle. Check that out, guys. There's no 124 candle right there. So I got a gap in between. Yeah, man, he'd be on cloud 9 right now. And guys, just as I thought, as soon as we wick through the 21, we have a little continuation down. Building out a little bear flag. Would be surprised if we don't see that push down now. And there it goes, guys. Quick little wick down. Looks like we're finding pretty good support right there. Don't really have a wick up on the 5. Do we get that extra push up, or is this kind of all she wrote right here? After that little quick wick, I kind of thought we may get a little push back up to the 410s. Not a very big push, so I'm not in anything, but was kind of thinking maybe that's what we would get. There's the little push. For a little 5-minute. Little wick through the 21. Give me just a second, guys. I'm going to go ahead and rotate account. Say this is the one we started at the beginning of the session. Got it up to 1505, so there's our 50% consistency on this one. I'm going to go ahead and rotate out. Me and Miguel hit a couple bangers on this one now that we're getting this little pullback, so give me just a second. I'm going to pull up another one, see if we can do a little more trading on it. And we're back. So overall, guys, I mean, if you look at our 5, we finally got that consistent pushback down after we hit that 428, which there again, on a 1 hour, we knew that was definitely going to be a resistance. So if we can get below the 14 again, maybe some more continuation down. Got those 390s, 395s next. Found really good support at those 95s now, so maybe now we can blow through them and go hit the 380s maybe. All right, pretty big reaction off that 390 once we broke those little wicks right there, the 394s, 395s. Was kind of expecting it maybe to come back below this 391 though, so didn't jump in anything just because that didn't happen. Excuse me, guys. There's our little pullback. If you look at our 5, kind of wicked right through the 21 and held, jumped right back up to the 400 area. May try a little long right there. Let's give it just a few more minutes. See how this 20 seconds works out. Get this closed maybe. Kind of pushed down a little farther than I want, so I don't know if I'm going to do anything right here. Maybe, no. I don't really like the continuation. It tried to push back up those last couple seconds, but I think we're going to get a bigger pullback down maybe. Oh, there's a little push. Little pull. Alright, I'm going to try one right there, guys. Just to see if we can get that move. There we are right there. I'm just going to trail this. So I'm just going to set a couple stops. If it wicks through the 21, I'll take at least one off. See if we can just get that push. There's one out. Got the other one still sitting at 400. Kind of thinking we may see maybe that 415. I don't know if we'll get any farther than that though, guys. So I'm just going to trail this one kind of tight. My runner's at 402. Up about 10 points right now. Already took one off. Looks like we're going to get that retrace. I don't think we're going to get any more push off of this. It went right to that shoulder at 410. That was probably the better area to take it off. I'll give it a little bit of room. Kind of have a pretty good shelf right there to break now. If we kind of draw that top channel. We're kind of sitting right in there, so you can kind of see where it rejected. So if we could get above it, yeah, there's a good push. I'm going to move this up to the bottom of that previous wick, that 405. So didn't wick much past that 410 though, guys. So all right, trailed out. So not too bad. 2 contracts. I think we got about 300 on that trade. So now this account's up 559 for the day. About another $1,000 on it if we can get it past. Hard pullback though. Definitely rejected that top. Again, not a bad little 15-point trade or so. Yeah, Miguel, hey, I'm pretty interested in your little story though, so I don't know if you can find me on Instagram if you want to search the Trading Cowboy, but get on there, follow me, send me a DM with that link in it. I'd love to read that. Again, I'll be praying for you for sure. Nice little push back to the top, little inversion play going on. Kind of wicked us out there. Kind of came right back to almost my entry point. me show you the 5 again. There's the 5 open of that candle. It just pushed kind of straight up. No wick at the bottom, so kind of want to watch that a little bit. There's our 1 hour. Crazy 4 hour, huh? The crazy 4 hour, we already got our wick up, wick down, kind of sitting here. 5 starting to look a little bit better. Five starting to give up a little bit of juice. Got about 2 minutes, 10 seconds left on it. Kind of thinking we could get that pop back up, but looks like we're going to get the pop drop. Kind of thinking on that 5, it's got to come back down and make a little bit better of a wick down here, so let's see how she plays out. Kind of considering a long, since we had that little wick down on this candle on the 1 minute, but if they get back over 410, I may consider it a little bit better. Just kind of looking at it a wick through there, but our EMAs are getting pretty tight together, so gonna have to get a pretty fast push for me to jump in right there. Come on, give us that push. Yeah, no push, guys. There's the push back down. Again, that 5 minutes just trying to go and fix that little wick down there, so still has a little work down there to do before we can go back up if we're going back up, but nice little 5 minute just to trap a few bulls. Nothing really to play right now, guys. If we come back up and kind of reject off the 21 on a 1 minute, make it be a little fast short setup, but right now the 14's holding, so we need to stay a little bullish. Kind of looking right there for the bear setup. Again, if it pushed through the 410s, I may try a long, but it'd have to push through it pretty good. Trying to tempt me. A little push up, right back down. Maybe just trying to trap a couple more bulls, guys, before we get a little push back down. Again, our 14 held the first time off of it, so. There's the push back down, kinda. If you get back below, guys, on the 5 minute, I'd feel a little bit better about it. Even the 1 minute, we're kind of getting below it. Kind of open below it and push right back up. So, like to see the 1 minute close below it, then to get a little retest of it for a nice continuation. Without that continuation, though, I'm still not in anything, guys. We get back over 410, I'll try a little quick long. 410, maybe back to 420s, but we got to show a little push. A little push down like we like. Let's see if it pushes up now. Still got about 2 minutes left on this 5, so. And I haven't even got to finish my lunch yet, guys, because we've been trying to sit here and trade this the whole time. Push back down, coming in our last minute of our 5 minute candle. Let's see if we get that little 50-second push. If we get that 50-second push, maybe game on for just a minute, but no push. Here comes our little 50 seconds. Yeah, guys, no push at all. So I think we're going to go down just a little bit more. Just slowly pushing down. Tried to hold right there. Getting a little push back up. Just not a real good setup right now, guys. Unless you just get a nice slow grind down. I mean, we're getting that. There's the push down. See if we can get a little retest. Kind of wanted to see this come up and retest a little bit. Okay, I'm going to try a little short right there, right at 400. Nothing too big. Just see if we can get that quick push down. And it brought it right back up. But kind of wanted to see it go through these 390s. Come on, let's go. Go hit it. Oh, come on. Look at that. So close, guys. Look at that. I'm going to do one there and see if we can target this other for the next one. There's one taken off. I'm going to set my stop back in place just so we don't get wicked out of that. And then we'll see if it's done or not. Yeah, and there she goes, right back up. Nice little wick down through that 91 area where that previous wick was. Let's see if this will turn into a little bit of resistance for another leg down. Getting that push up, I like to see if I'm trying to go long after a bounce like this. Almost hit my runner. Now we're getting a little pull down. I'm going to go ahead and drag this down a little bit more. What's up, Mindy Harmon? How are you doing today, girl? I'm going to start trailing this, but just to see if we can hit that. See if we can get that little 383 area. I don't know if we can wick that low. We got some support right before that, so. But let's see what happens. How's your day been going, Mindy Harmon? There's the push down. Come on, guys, giddy up. We'll put it at the top of that wick. Guaranteed 10 points right there. If it comes back to us. Living the dream. Me too. And we trailed out, guys. So nice little trade right there. Made about 400 on that one. Let's go. Just going to see if this setup now is going to be our nice green candle. See if we can get a retracement back up to the 21, back up to 400. How's your trading been going today? There's a bigger push down, guys, kind of stair stepping. I'm going to try a little buy right there. Stop below these wicks. See if we can't get a push back up, back to the 400s real quick. Try to catch a little 10 points that way. Stop will be below 84. If we can get that push. There's a little push. Let's set one in profit right there just in case it wicks back down. So it took one out. Still got one here. Still looking for that 400 area. Stop will be about 80. If it wicks down a little bit, I may add back into it on the push back up. Kind of consolidating right here a little bit. Hey, you're in the right place if you come to learn. That's what we're doing too. All outlaws here. Make sure to hit that thumbs up button for us though while you're here. So yeah, just a little recap since you weren't here earlier. I mean, we already got a little 75 points on another account. Switch over to this one, just playing it a little bit, but hit some really good trades with the other guys out here. A lot of us outlaws are just here trading, making a little run. There's a little support we wanted. That 83 area, 85, push right back up back to the 90s. Need a good close on this candle for continuation up, so nice little instant push down if we can get that push back up now. Needs to go though, needs to go. She's trying, guys, she's trying. Giddy up, let's go. No push, guys. I think we're going to have to go clear out that 375 area, guys, before we get any more push back up, honestly. We'll give it this candle close and see what we got here. Was really hoping to see that push back up to the 400s after that 90 held for a minute, but instant rejection right off of it, so bear flag still playing out for a while. There's the last wick down for us. Big push up. Can we hold it? Almost stopped us out. Need one last push, guys. One last push. Hey, I'm Harmon. Good to see you. Nice cowboy. Alright, there's a good close on that candle, guys. This one's pushing right down just a little bit. Gonna see if we can hold that right there. I'm gonna go ahead and add one more right there. See if we can get a quick push up. I'll take some off pretty quick if we can get that push. Can we get the push? And it pushed straight back down. So trapped a few of us bulls. Not really what you want to see, but just didn't play out into the area right there. Kind of wicked back down to that area there we were talking about. Definitely got that wick through the 75s. Just couldn't finish it out, guys. Fast push though. Stopped us out for about $400 loss, I guess. Now we just got to redamp, refigure this out. Got about 5 minutes left on the 15-minute. Nice grind back down. We've been looking for those 75 and 80s this whole time, guys. Just kind of finally trapped me. We're going to get a little bounce right here. I don't think we're going to get that bounce just because it wicked through. If we get back above that 75, but I think now, guys, I think we go back down into the 60s. Yeah, see that 5 minutes just pushing right back through there. Not stopping at all. Thinking maybe if it wicks back over into the Find a little support down here at the 63s maybe. Still pushing pretty hard. There's our 60s. I don't know if we'll get a little bounce or not, guys. There's a little bounce. Kind of thought we may wick through that 57, but we don't really want to see that wick through there. See if this is just a little dead cat bounce maybe. Still trying to push. 5 seconds left on this candle, guys, on a 1 minute. Kind of what we're looking at right here. Gonna see if it pushes straight down first, or if it's gonna continue going back up. Push right back down. Take out some more lows maybe. There's the little wick through. Pretty hard push through, guys. Kind of want to try a long right there, but I think I'm going to be a little patient. There's a little wicky wick. A little 50-second push trying to play out. Still trying to push. Just don't really have it, does it, guys? Push down right on the close of that candle. 15-minute candle close, 30-minute candle. Still pushing down, guys. There's the bigger push. Nice little bounce. Kind of off of our VWAP, our pretend VWAP. Right off our 200, or our 100% ORB, I'm sorry. Now we're pushing back down. Nothing really right here, guys. I mean, if we can hold this 350 area. It was pretty strong earlier for us. About 30 seconds left on this candle. Let's see how she plays out. Nice little bounce. Just going to go straight up, not giving us a chance to enter at all. There's the push back down. See if this area can hold right here. No real hold. Pushing right back down. Trap some bulls, that way it can continue down maybe. And that's why we were patient and waited, right guys? We just didn't want to see that push back down. Want to see the instant push back up. Five still looks good. Let's see if we get that 50-second push, but a 1 minute just doesn't look. 1 minute looks like a bear flag's playing out. Let's see how this 5 closes, see what the reaction is after it. Aren't you glad we didn't jump into that, guys? Nice little push back up. Let's see if there's any continuation to this. See if this is another little fake out. Yeah, guys, he just keeps going. Keeps dropping. Little support right there, maybe. No real good play on that bounce. One little push up, nothing. Yeah, I don't think we're finished, guys. Little push up. So a little support right there. That's kind of where we bounced when we had that big drop earlier, guys. That 330s area. We actually had one wick all the way down to 312. So do me a big favor, guys, and hit that thumbs up button if you don't mind, guys. That'll really help out the channel, help grow it. Good push right there, right back up to the 100% ORB. Push right back above it on our 5-minute. Do this little push down. Try one right there, guys. See if we can get a push back up to the 64s. Have a little trouble right here too, so be a little patient. Rejected right off of it. Let's see if we can get a little push through it now. There's 10 points, got one taken off. Got a stop in place. Let's see if we can push past that or if we're going to reject off of it. Kind of looking for maybe 375 if we can get that push. Kind of see if we can go test this area right here maybe. Runners at 360, guys. Already took one off for 200. Come on, giddy up. Let's go. Giddy up. Push, baby, push. Push, baby. Come on. Right there. We're right there, guys. Hey, there you go. 375 target was hit. Hey, good trade, fellas. Bought at the bottom of that candle right there. Sold one for 9 points. Sold one for 20. Oh, let me make sure that's right. 21 points. Let's go, guys. Come on. Look at that. Right back down. That's how we do it here in the tack room. Nice little $565 hit right there, guys. Come on. Nice little push, guys. Nice little 30 points right there. Trading Cowboy live in the tack room. And we're doing it live, guys. Come on. Nice little push back up. Bull flag kind of playing back out. All right, hey guys, I'm going to jump off here. What a great day, man. I mean, we got 100 points consistently over everything we did. Got 75 points right off the bat on several of our good trades. Just got 30 points right there on another account. Right here together, all us outlaws hanging out. Come see me tomorrow. I'll get my lunch ready. I'll come be on here, join you. You want to watch us in the morning, come over to Sink or Swim. Me and Greg will be on there about 10 minutes before market open. Get on YouTube, Instagram, search for the Trading Cowboy. Subscribe, guys, so you get notifications when we jump on here. And we'll go ride some candles. If you like what we did here today, hit that thumbs up button, show a little support. Trading Cowboy out. Giddy up.
When the market gets wild, only one man rides it, the Trading Cowboy.
Boots on the floor, screen lights glow. Chart like an open road, get it up, let's go. I'm the Trading Cowboy, stocks are my thing. NQ on the dashboard, hear that bell ring. Bear flags, bull flags, our rope and I brand. This could be the best 8 seconds ever hit this land.